Good day to you people of the interwebs. Welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week. Well, I'm going to be looking at this guy. This is LG22 SkullCruncher. Is the Takara release of the we called it's coming. The Titans Return, but just in their general Legends line they're releasing them. No fancy names or anything like that. It's just a SkullCruncher, and it is SkullCruncher. It comes in a box rather than a card, and his name is SkullCruncher. Not Skull Smasher or Skull Grabber or Skull Fucker, whatever his name is, but actually a SkullCruncher who is a headmaster. So he comes in a nice fancy box, and you get all this kind of crazy stuff, getting into Takara stuff, and nice instruction pamphlet / bio / comic book / instructions. So really well presented. And this is typical just craziness. With SkullCruncher is very sleepy. He even gets sang to sleep by Hardhead doing karaoke at one point. Crazy. But yes, this is the main event. This is what we've all come for. Oh, just what an adorable Crocodile is. Oh, just love it. We've got that perfect, just metallic green with pink, just capturing what it was to be in the mid-90s and getting Transformers. Gone are the realistic old ones, gone with all this, and it's just, craziness. Now, being 2016, he doesn't have some other extra things. His tail can waggle slightly. It does have a tendency to pop off. It's just on one pen there, so that waggles. The back legs are very similar to the original release, but rather than the swivel, they are on a ball joint, so there is a little play with that. You can actually got a bit of a waist swivel, so if you need that, you can use that around. The front arms, front legs, paws, whatever you want to call them, very, very articulated. So they've got a swivel there, got a joint there, you've got a swivel there, and they've got a flappy toe. And you can also move that in and out, but it does have a tendency to pop the head off. The head itself, just on a super ball joint. Look at that. Whoop, hello. Okay, that's coming out unpeggable. Yeah, it can, look up a lot, look down a lot, and of course has open and closing mouth, which is exactly what you want. Fortunately, this little guy doesn't drive in there anymore, but they've made up for it. I don't know if you can make that out. It's just this tongue in this translucent, it's a soft plastic, but translucent soft plastic, and they've even the ridges of his mouth are sculpted in there. You could have just left that. That's it's hard to actually see, but it is actually there, and just all in all, just gives it just this really, really enjoy just this alt mode. It's just fantastic. Comes with accessory. That's this bird thing. Oh, what are we doing here? It's got this bird thing, and in the comic thing it is referenced to be like one of the birds that actually appear in the natural world, where the birds will have a relationship with a crocodile or an alligator, and the alligator will open its mouth to where the bird will help clean its teeth. Sorry, I'm trying to try on my Attenborough, as it were. Yeah, and so it does that, has that flying around, and there's a rubber hatch here at the back, and that's where his man lives. This is Japanese release, it's SkullCruncher, so it's not Grax, this is SkullCruncher, and this is a transector that he controls, really. Awesome, just little details on this little guy. This is the tiniest thing. This is the tiniest thing. They've even bothered, you know, to paint the face and paint the eyes on that. It's like, you know, nice green and black plastic. It's just a lovely little Titan Master Headmaster. He's a Headmaster. This is SkullCruncher, and he can, when he's not driving out, you can, there's a little place for him to stand on the back of the bird to drive the back of the bird. The thing that becomes the gun handle later on seems to be some kind of bird penis, but birds don't have penises. There's a lesson for you. So we can do that. We can also do the thing where this guy then kind of plug in to this, the wings flap around him, and he becomes freaking dinosaur. So you can have dinosaur and crocodile. And so he does his legs. Oh, the dinosaur's mouth. I think that's quite cool. And little silly dinosaur legs. The Titan Master's arms. Now, unfortunately, I think the guy, the black, just, even though black normally goes with everything, it just doesn't quite suit the other colours. It's a bit just straighten out. So I don't think they could have gone for, you know, using this same colours as SkullCruncher or something. But you know, it just doesn't quite match up. But there you go. There you have it. Now, being a transformer, he does transform. So we'll get into that now, shall we? So first of all, let's remove this. So this is his tail, and if you pull that out, there's his gun. So then this is also some kind of tail weapon thing that doesn't really do much. So easy enough. Flip the legs out, move these into place. See, it's a very, very simple transformation. Do that, flip that back, flip these, unveil his hands, simple. There we have it. Again, he's a headmaster, so he does headmaster things. So we get this guy out of here. Release him. And we'll put this back into place. Flip this down. Flip these around. Like that becomes another gun to use. And simple as you like, flip them, flip that round, and here we go. Head on! And there we have SkullCruncher. This is SkullCruncher. I just love the head sculpt on this. This is what one of the things that turned me on to getting the Takara release rather than the Hasbro one, is that the head sculpt is just so brilliant. He's got a little smirk on his gold face. I mean, I look at the Hasbro one and I just can't see it as a face for some reason. There's something about it where I just can't, the features on it, I just can't get to me that this is a head. And this is definitely a head. This is SkullCruncher to me. This is, well, it's the best representation of SkullCruncher since G. Well, I can also flip his toes out. It's the best representation of SkullCruncher since the G1 one. I don't know, as far as Hasbro and, you know, Takara are concerned, is the only representation of SkullCruncher since the G1. But, you know, with the third parties and stuff, none of them, in my mind, have actually captured the essence of what, for me, SkullCruncher is. But this matches it perfectly. But there you go. You can hold his weapon. You can hold this. And then you can, it's got some arm ports as well, so if you wanted to get this other weapon and stick it on his arm, why the hell not? Look at that, so you can get fully tooled up with all the shite that it comes with. I do kind of wish that they'd found a way to turn this into a chainsaw, so you know, we reference that original a bit more. Even just be able to hold it like that, but if that would have collapsed and done a thing, that would have been great. But I can see why they've done that, because they've got all that sculpted stuff in there, so a Titan Master can ride in that as some kind of toboggan or something. You know, you can put the gun in there to make that, you know, a weapon turret. So it's kind of, that's the play feature. That's the play feature of this line. I didn't, like I say, I don't admit that out. Yeah, I've actually, you know, fully sculpted in a cockpit into the, you know, his back, and that's just so much detail's gone into this, so much detail, and it is, like I say, brilliant. These, because you click the knees in place, it's just single jointed. If you want them double jointed, you can unpeg that knee and it'll be double jointed, but it's more stable if you just have it single jointed. Thigh swivels, ball jointed legs. They're not the tightest, but you know, a bit of polish will tighten up. This mushroom peg for the thigh sleeve is very weak, you know, very wobbly. Again, the same stuff going on with the arms as well as in Crocodile mode. A bit more of a movement there and a bit more of a ball joint there, so you know, you've got absolutely great movement. He's got the waist swivel. He doesn't use the waist swivel in any mode, so you know, I do appreciate them putting there. They could have just easily just ignored it. And the way the Titan Masters work, Headmasters, I've got to be saying Titan Masters all the time now. Damn you, marketing! Yeah, so it's on a ball joint. It's very expressive. It does give it a bit of a wobble head, but once the wobble's settled, it doesn't actually, you know, it's not like it's moved from where you've put it. It's just, everyone's a wobblehead now. Headmaster, Wobble Master, Target Master, Titan Wobble Master thing. It's brilliant. Well, yeah, it's brilliant. I've got this thing, I'll probably save it for another time. It's just, what's the point? It's brilliant. I love it. It's great. I've got the G1 one, and it's more articulated than the G1 one, which is a brilliant thing. It doesn't have the weight, the feel, the gravitas that the G1 has. It doesn't have the memories that the G1 has. One has for me. You know, I didn't have the G1. If I'd gone long ago, then I'd be happier than I am with this. I am actually super happy with this, believe it or not. Well, what's the point? Can we do something original? Can we have something? I liked classics where they reimagine things, but this to me is just too on the nose. It's too not original. It's too. It's great to have these characters back again, but it just feels, there's something about it. It just feels just uninspired. It feels like they're playing it safe. You know, yes, they're giving us fans what we want, so now I'm going to complain about it in true Transformer fan fashion. But my favourite figures, I liked Alpha Bravo in Combiner Wars. I liked Rook. I liked Off-Road. I like these new characters they're giving us. I'm not sure if they're doing the same type of thing where they're putting new characters. Everyone seems to be either an Optimus Prime and Megatron, or, you know, a Headmaster Target Masters are now Headmasters, and 1986 movie bots are now Headmasters. And it's everyone is an established Transformer character, and there's some obscure stuff, which is great. But at the end of the day, it's like maybe something original in the line that's kind of aimed at adult collectors. I know it's, for many people this will be the first visit into these characters, and that's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. And I need to understand these things are not made for me. But I just like, and in many ways they are making these hobby. They are great for me. And I don't want to be like, oh no, that's horrible. Because it's not horrible. I just wish they could do something new, and that we as collectors, as fans of it, would accept that, and it would be successful. This is going to be successful because it ticks all the right boxes of being fan service. It is fan service, and everyone's going to go wild and crazy over this. But I just wish we just get something new. Maybe the next phase of the Prime Wars, it'll be something brand spanking new, and it'll be like mind blown. Wow, they've done what? They've done what with Transformers? A bit of I won that. But I'm very happy. Very happy. I'm moaning, but I'm very, very pleased with this. And that's why it's this week's Transformer of the Week. Sorry, the rant has happened, so this video is a bit long. But anyway, until the next time, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because you've deserved it to make it through this far, let's give you a Fisto! Fisto!